The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
One glance at Braxton Westfield and you see a prototypical wide receiver. 6'4", 205 pounds. He was an elite pass catcher coming out of high school in South Carolina and began his collegiate career at FCS power James Madison. After one campaign, he wanted to get closer to home, and he found Carson-Newman, a perfect mix of football and spirituality.
When I first came on my visit, Coach Clowney actually prayed for me and my mom broke down crying, and I was like, yeah, if a man wants to pray for me and my mom, like, that's where God wants me to be. So I decided, like, God would rather have me here than at Limestone and be closer to home.
The sophomore sat out the 2018 season. While it was a challenge to not be on the field, his electric personality never wavered. Growing up in a church, his mother provided a perspective to grow every day.
It was real tough. I mean, I love the game, and then when it was taken away from me, kind of had to really sit back and just pray and ask God for better times, and now here I am this year. It feels good to be back playing football again. It's just me being like myself. I love bringing people along with me, even if it's during tough times or not. Like, no matter what it is, I'd rather have somebody bring somebody up with me than have somebody have their head down and be in a sad mood or whatever.
Westfield has been a game changer on the field, highlighted by a 3-touchdown game at Wingate on September 21st. But his position coach, Kevin Day, says the lasting impression he makes is from who he is as a person.
A lot of times, the first thing people take away from him is a smile. He has a very magnetic personality. You can't help but want to be around him. People enjoy being around him. We say we want to be great at football. We say we want to we always want to win. We want to do great things on the football field, but we also want to be great off the field. And all the things that actually matter in the grander scheme of life. And I think in a funny kind of way, Braxton kind of embodies that with the fact that he is such a magnetic personality, and he when he smiles, everybody smiles. You know, when he is an encourager and he's out there giving guys high fives and he's getting after some guys every once in a while. You know, guys respond to that. People respond to it. And so, you know, I think it says an awful lot about him. I think it says an awful lot about his family, the way he was raised. But, you know, it is interesting how when you meet him, one of the first things everybody takes away from him is, man, you know, I enjoyed being around that guy.
On the field, Westfield has played in just 4 contests. He embraces the learning curve he still has in the CN offense, but he hopes to model his career after one of the NFL's best.
My favorite receiver is DeAndre Hopkins because he went to Clemson. I'm a huge Clemson fan, so I mean, I kind of modeled him playing after him. So he's very dynamic, and last year he was perfect, and he didn't have any drop passes. So that's what I'm trying to model my game after, trying to be as perfect as I can on the field and do what I have to do to help our team get wins.
The sophomore wideout should put a dent in the CN record books when all is said and done. However, his biggest impact over the next 3 seasons might be his leadership and the standard he sets as a person. After all, he never misses a chance to give a teammate a high five. For the Eagle Sports Network, I'm Michael Watrang.